A shocking number of men under 30 years old are virgins. You can see about 1,000 articles on this and stats from the Census Bureau and just seeing exactly what's going on. And it's a sad, sad state of affairs. One of the biggest reasons why this is happening is due to online dating. We are looking at an exaggerated version of mate selection. It is on hyper mode versus how it used to be when we used to just meet people in person. The reason is because we have so much selection. So what's happening is you're seeing a wider gap between men and women. Women are statistically only swiping on 4% of men. That means that they have become even more selective online. And online, what happens? You only get to see the superficial things about a person. So when women are looking at a guy's picture or they're looking at how tall he is or what he does for work, it's very easy to say, oh, no, I don't want to be with that guy. And then she is only picking the, top of the food chain here and going for guys who are maybe over 6 feet, have jobs that bring in a lot of money. And the guys who are maybe 5'8", 5'9", who have a decent job and who could be a very good partner are online not able to show behaviors that are attractive to a woman. You see, when men and women get together in person, it's a whole different game than it is online. A woman might become attracted to a guy based on how he's acting in person. Let's say she meets him at a bar or a party, and then only to find out, that later on he doesn't have the exact job that she might want from a guy, or maybe even in that first moment, he's a little bit shorter than she would actually want, but a lot of the behavior is making up for it in that moment, and then they're able to get together. So now, if men under 30 are only utilizing online dating to meet women, and they're not able to meet women in person, then they're going to have a much harder time being able to have sex with a woman, get a date from a woman, even just build a relationship with a woman. Everything is happening online. Moving to that whole idea is that we're texting a lot more, we're DMing, we're messaging, we're just having a lot of communication digitally, which is hurting our abilities to be able to communicate in person. So it makes it even harder for men now to be able to meet women. That's why there's channels like this that have popped up over the past 10 years that have been teaching men exactly how to talk to women and meet women. And it's not just because they don't know how, but it's because they haven't been able to put that energy in, because all of it's happening on texting. We're also seeing a lack of motivation. So if you know anything about the chemical dopamine, dopamine is the chemical in your brain that actually helps motivate us to get and seek pleasure. That's why you feel a little bit more excited and happy before you eat versus after you eat. Well, what happens? You're not really feeling that same excitement and feeling anymore. It's because you already got the thing that your brain and your body craved. So dopamine is the thing that motivates you. So what does this have to do with men being virgins? Well, men are getting a lot of dopamine release from not leaving their home. Why? Because we can go online, we can play video games, we can talk to people there, we can order food right from our home, we can watch movies and scroll all day on our social media. There's so many things that are just releasing a lot of dopamine where we're getting a lot of addictive behavior happening. And when someone has a lot of addictive behavior, they don't have as much motivation to what? To go out, to seek more, to live up to more of their potential. And in this case, to even go out and meet women, which brings us to the most ultimate dopamine releaser of all time, and that is porn. Porn is doing two things terrible to you: releasing dopamine, so you can just stay addicted and want to do that instead of meeting women. And also, it is having us increase our masturbation levels. We're not really interested in being with any women in person because we're getting our release right there and then in our computer, looking at our phone, even on social media, which is what I consider like a softcore porn, where, you're not seeing really hardcore stuff, but you're seeing women who are in bikinis, who are showing cleavage and all this stuff. And we can just sit there all day and we can see a new woman a million times a day for God knows how long, because it's all right there on the tip of your fingers. So why would a man have any motivation to go out and meet women when it's a lot of work, it's a lot harder, and they can just stay home and watch stuff on their phone and TVs? Next, a lot of men just don't know how to meet women. right? As I said earlier, they don't have the skill set to be able to do that. We do, by the way, have a 60-minute free call that we're offering guys. If you go to freedatingcall.com, we're offering a free call for 60 minutes where we'll diagnose your entire situation with dating on online dating apps, with meeting women in person. We go over it in a full 60 minutes, and then we can tell you how we can help you get you to the point where you are motivated again, you are able to meet women, you are able to lose your virginity, and it's all done within this 60-minute call. So go to freedatingcall.com. Link is in the description down below. So because of all these men not able to meet women or understand how to do it, it's also getting a lot harder. And the gender gap is increasing. So remember what I said earlier about women being more selective online, and then that being a hypergamous sort of event, which means that women are looking to date up and always date the guy who is going to be better than them, who makes more money than them, who is more powerful than them. Guys who are very few and far between. So if women are looking for that kind of guy consistently, it's causing a little bit more of a gap, but it's also getting men very angry. That's why there's all these movements online like Red Pill and like MGTOW, and guys are getting pissed off. So now the gender gap is getting bigger. Women are mad at men. Men are mad at women. We're not really getting along in 2024, and it's making it a lot tougher for people to get together.